Katt Williams just responded to Ludacris's diss freestyle with his own diss freestyle. Now, he did it on a Collect Call podcast with the imprisoned Suge Knight, so it is a rough listen, and it is impressive. You gotta wait till you hear it. But before we hear it, here's a recap first of what Katt Williams said about Ludacris on the Club Shay Shay podcast.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to another thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done a... Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people? Yes. It's part of what they give you.
Now let's hear Ludacris's original freestyle diss he made about Katt Williams in response to that clip.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only a Ludanati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addiction's on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
Now let's finally hear Katt Williams' diss freestyle that he made on the Collect Call podcast with Suge Knight aimed at Ludacris.
I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a plot. I'm coming for your number one spot. Oh, Chris, I wish it never came to this. And you pissed rapper free for the first time, but you dissed and missed the wrong side of history in a time like this. I'm so ludicrous. Sorry, uterus. You were Infant Chronicles. You ain't new to this. You went from Mr. Moore.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And Atlanta. That's some true. In real life, I'm fast and furious. In real life, you by curious. Got a fast car, but you hit the median. Another body by comedian. Oh, but I got paid. Roaches is a month. But I got raid. David say Goliath big than a mother, but he still got for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one is not. I'm coming for your number one spot. You heard the interview on Club Shay Shay. I gave them all a payday. I'm still going. So who care what the haters say? Ludacris, he must be out here rapping ass mine. Made a rap song, but you ain't found lying. Well, these entertainers king of shit these days. Stealing jokes I used back in BET days. Y'all seen the footage from this overweight bully talking about he wants to smoke and we would go ahead and pull it. Sorry, just a fucking pussy with twice head swole big as a knife. And he bites to hold his life. Don't want to lose your life when I'm about to roll these dice. This will come in for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a plot. I'm coming for your number one spot. One last point and I'm going to leave it alone. I've never personally been with Quincy Jones, but you, that was your girl, boy. Don't play with these toys. I am to be avoided at all costs. Just go ahead and swallow up that little. You know I know what I know. The truth is you gotta go. I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one is I'm coming for your number one spot. I'm coming for your number one spot. Collide, and the other one is not. One of us the realest, and the other one. I'm coming for your number one. As I named Snakely in secret, and my father was skip and secret himself, shall reward the only. That's it.
Whoa. So Katt Williams just accused Ludacris of not only being bi-curious, but being with Quincy Jones sexually. Wow. And it wouldn't be shocking because what he claims about Fast and Furious is true. They're through 10 Fast and Furious movies, and apparently Ludacris was offered 20. So maybe they're halfway through. Damn, Katt Williams went after Ludacris. And in Ludacris's response, he didn't even address almost anything that Katt Williams said. He just talked about how he's more successful, more rich. It wasn't a response at all. But yet, still, Katt Williams had to give him the business. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this response, diss freestyle by Katt Williams. And again, I apologize for the quality. It was on Suge Knight's Collect Call podcast. And if you want to see another response to Katt Williams' clips from Club Shay Shay, check out what Gary Owen said right here when Katt Williams called him out on the podcast. It's actually funny, and it confirms a lot of stories that Katt Williams has said. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.
I made my own decision. Duh.